Why, hello there. Here we are on our featureless Focus Friday.
Yeah, we got sound.
We have sound. We have a thumbs up from the sound chick. So, here we are, featureless on a Friday. There is no one to feature. Hi, Grim. How's it going? I know you're there, hiding.
Lurking in the shadows.
Unless it's Vinny lurking in the shadows. Oh, it's Moose Girl.
Hi!
Hey, Moosey, how you doing? So a little update on what I said yesterday, since it's Feature Focus Friday, and I can blah 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 because we don't have a feature. We don't have a business that wants to come on and tell us about their project. So I ended up having to go to work today with kind of through plans on private enterprise stuff. Right into the furnace. I kind of got like screwed over on a whole bunch of stuff. And especially since apparently yesterday nobody did jack nor shit that I needed them to get done. So I like the noise it makes. Anyway, it's just I got my ass handed to me. I mean, granted, they pay me a lot of money to come in on a 6th day, but still, I really was looking forward to getting a lot of stuff done, and it's just not getting done. After this, I'm going to swap the tire on the rubber on my bike because I have to. It's threadbare and not holding air anymore, so I have to now. I have to get the post done for ILMT because I got the video up. I just never did the post, so no one's going to know it's there because like very few people subscribe to my channel, and those who do, very few of them are actually bass players. So with that being said, I'm going to get all of that together, and I'm definitely going to get the review of Ariane Cap's book, her new book, up. I think I'm going to do a group review of it with not only with the new book, but with her previous book as well. Which, by the way, if you are a budding bass player, you just started out and you don't know your way around anything, I highly recommend Music Theory for the Bass Player by Ariane Cap. This is literally made for people who are just learning how to play music on the bass guitar. Can you transfer this over to regular guitar? Absolutely. I could do that for you at ILMT. I could transform all of the content that's in there to guitar, but someone would have to pay me to do that, and since no one's going to pay me to do that, I'm not in a rush. With that being said, I'm going to get that stuff done. I'm going to get the outline written for Comfortable Lies, and hopefully between tomorrow and Sunday I can get it filmed, which then leaves me Monday to get it edited so that I can get it posted. And I don't know if I'm gonna have the wherewithal to get all of that done for a Tuesday release. I'm going to try like hell, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it done.
We originally went with Tuesday releases because it was one of your regularly days off, scheduled days off.
But
so
the problem with going to Thursday or Friday is that I have all of the other shit going on.
Yes.
Especially since I've been on like full tilt with the music education stuff and pushing forward the guitar. So speaking of which, what's the status on your guitar?
taking my time with it.
Okay.
I'm just waiting for the July one to be ordered or to get here.
To get here.
Yeah.
It's all in order. We're just waiting for it to show up. Speaking of which.
Baby girl, how you doing? Speaking of witches, burn through the witches. Oh wait,
Let's see if we can. Delivery June 21st. So that would be Monday.
Yay!
Um,
Yay! Happy dance.
It's coming via UPS. So let's see what UPS has to say.
What's up? Oops.
Shipped on way. Details. There we go. It is currently in Van Nuys, California.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Apparently, the fret wire moved from Utah to Van Nuys.
Oh. Huh. What are you doing, Bubba?
So yeah, we'll have two new projects coming at the same time. One of them is Donna's project to deal with, and she's apparently got like a week to get it done.
Which one?
The July one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like a week to get it done so that we can put it up before 4th of July. The June one.
Yeah.
And then there's the bass guitar one that is really more my problem than Donna's problem. Donna's just got to help me out. Because I suck at art. I'm absolutely certain if she gives me the line work to work with, I can actually get the painting part of it done, because I can do model painting like there's no fucking tomorrow. I'm amazing at that. My real big problem is the actual creating of a thing that resembles what I want it to be. I start drawing things and I go, I have no idea what the fuck's going on here. I don't know what happened. You know that the drawing of like the horse where it starts out and it looks good and then the end looks like a kindergartner did it? Well, basically what it looks like in my mind is what it starts out as. What it actually is the kindergarten drawing, and it really frustrates me. I just can't do it. I don't know why I can't do it, but I just can't. I don't have it in me. It's not a skill I can nurture. Apparently, I can play bass really well. I can play guitar okay. I can bang on a cajon pretty competently. I can do math without even really thinking about it. I can do math, but I can't draw for the fucking life of me. I don't know what it is.
Maybe you just have talent for like the old version of Spore. You remember Spore, right?
I can also paint. Like I can paint like models and stuff like that. Like this, I used to do that, and I'm pretty decent at it. My old friend who doesn't talk to me right now because he got drunk, jumped to a bunch of conclusions, and got real cranky. He could attest to it, but or my little brother, if he shows up, he can tell you I can paint models like a motherfucker. But when it comes to freehand drawing, I fucking suck. Like It's not like I had bad penmanship. I had pretty decent penmanship because, well, I write in all capital letters so that it's forced to be decent.
Y'all seen this cat totally assault me. I mean, totally assault me.
Oh, I want to go back to laying down. Now, I don't know why you're not letting me go back to laying down. Why is he
cuddle
not?
with me?
Why is he not in bed?
Why is she not cuddling me? I'm going to put a claw to the butt.
How you doing, bud? I don't like being on camera though. So, yeah, we're definitely doing comfortable eyes. I'm definitely going to continue putting it out on Tuesdays. I'm just going to try to organize myself a little bit better in order to not have situations like this be so stressful. Because if they continue to be like this and I continue to work 6 days, I like the money. I will be completely honest with you. I want you to know something. You'll hear lots of things about the company I work for not paying very much money. That is complete bullshit, and has always been complete bullshit. By comparison to the market, the company I work for pays very well compared to the rest of the market. You know, if you go get yourself a cooking job anywhere else, and then you get one at the company I work for, I make more than double of industry average for the set of responsibilities that I have. So there's that. There's the reality there. So when I come in on a 6th day and I get paid overtime, I make much more than double. Well, I guess I don't make more than double. I make more than 66% from industry average is about 66% of what I make. So when I work overtime, that's an extra, half hour of pay tacked onto every hour of my paycheck. Plus I have benefits and all that other fucking shit too. So let's be realistic here. That they pay a lot, and money is good because it helps pay for all of these projects because people don't buy my shit.
You gotta keep these cats some food, especially the little one.
No, this is the little one.
I know.
So that being said, I am definitely getting comfortable. I started by season 1 will be out. I'm really aiming for the 22nd, which is Tuesday. Hopefully the shipment comes for HHD early in the day so that on Monday we can do an unboxing video for both. Okay. An unboxing video for both. And then yes, there is a cat. Hi, Steve Bauman.
Hi. Yes. Kitty cat. He's a feral boy.
I want out. People notice me.
He's just kind of stuck. There we go.
Get me off this camera. Yeah, he doesn't like being videoed, by the way.
No.
So yeah, I'm really doing my best to try to get Comfortable Eyes up and running by Tuesday. This would be season 3. Season 3 is going to be a little bit more directed about on a specific subject. I started off with like social commentary with season 1, and then it kind of got turned political because of what was going on in the world. And then season 2 was very political because of what was going on in the world. Season 3 is going to be about, well, I guess technically it's really going to be political, but it really is attached to what has come to light over the last month and some historical perspective and some other things, but I don't really want to like splurge too much of it because this is the network and we're not political on this platform specifically because we really want to be welcoming to everyone and anyone who is looking to start their own business, get out of the employee-employer relationship, and really file down the labor market to people who just don't want to work for themselves, specifically to give them the best financial advantage over their employers. I mean, because let's be completely fair, the United States government has pretty much set the table up so that the people who work for a living just have to take whatever they can get and then lose 30% of that minimum in taxes. Yes, politics does suck, but it's an unfortunate byproduct of living in community. That politics is literally it's how we deal with each other in public, and that's the reality of that's what politics really is. I know everyone likes the meme poly, many, ticks, blood-sucking insects, but the reality is that politics is just how people choose to socially interact, and that doesn't just encompass the quasi-Republican democratic form of government the United States has. Politics doesn't only include authoritarian feudalism. It doesn't only include fascism. It also includes there not being an authoritarian ruler over your head. It's still a political arrangement. So we try to keep our politics, which obviously, if anybody who knows us knows that we have very specific political alignment. That
political.
It's not. It's political. Apolitical is we live on a mountain and we grow all of our own food and we produce all of our own stuff. And since we don't do that because resources are.
I was working on that.
Resources are lacking. We are forced to deal with the rest of humanity in a way, and therefore our stance absolutely is technically political, even though it doesn't involve representative politics. Okay, so but we try to keep that stuff off of the network because just because you don't agree with us politically doesn't mean that we won't support your business, because we support everyone getting out of the employer-employee relationship to empower everybody else that's at this level of, well, I have to work in order to provide for myself, my family, what have you, a better position, because a mass vacancy of the labor market really needs to start happening like with a quickness. It will incentivize the market answer of, well, we need to actually, invest in our employees, make them better, make it worth them coming to work. Oh, yeah, there you go. I mean, I've been employed by someone almost consistently for the last 38 years.
Wow. It's a long enslavement.
38 years. I have had a form of employment that which I could report and pay taxes on. And the reality is that I want out. And this last year posed an interesting question to everyone that was in my position of, well, you've been working and you're really no better off than you were a decade ago, 2 decades ago. 3 decades ago. Well, I guess I'm slightly better off than I was 3 decades ago, but um, on the up and up work situation, I'm no better off than I was, and I've been doing this for decades. But that's the system we live in. To do it until you die. That's the system's answer. Oh, you're not independently wealthy? Well, then you will work until you die. Eat shit. And I don't want to do that. So I want to get my shit together. I want to get the fuck out and build guitars for myself and teach music lessons and maybe at some point in time I'll get enough of a following for Comfortable Lies to have that be financially fruitful. Yeah, I know it's working. Back in the 80s and early 90s, everyone was joking about how everyone was talking about how Social Security wasn't going to be there for the people who were leaving high school at that time. Guess what? Social Security, even if it is there, is going to be useless. Social Security is asking the people who've been paying into the system their entire lives to live off of less than what they pay a congressperson every month. And no one seems to have a problem with this. No one seems to think that this is a bad idea. No one seems to think that, maybe the politicians are being paid a little too much money. But, who am I? I'm just some fucking guy. Right? So, that being said, the idea of the network really is just to get everybody that wants to be out of the workforce. Because I understand that not everybody can be their own boss, can run their own business. I do understand that some people prefer to be in the labor market. But the reality is that not everybody that's in the labor market wants to be there or needs to be there, and we are literally fighting against multi-billion-dollar multinational companies to try and get these people a little slice of the market pie, because I can't compete with Walmart and Amazon and even Fender and Gibson, major corporate fucking instrument builders. I can't compete with their advertising budget, plus their longevity budget, the amount of financial gain they get for just having been in the market for as long as they have been. Not for nothing, but Fenders are not made in the United States unless it's a custom build. But still, people will fucking sell their fucking kidney in order to spend fucking $1,500 on a fucking Fender. And there are plenty of custom instrument boutiques like the one that we're trying to put together, and to be fair, they charge $3,000. And there's a lot of stuff that we don't do here because we don't have the facility to do it. And that's why we kind of undercut everybody. But the reality is that the goal is to be a full service instrument boutique. The goal is to potentially teach children how to create music, not how to play hot cross fucking buns on the recorder. And to teach them how to not only learn, acclimate, and assimilate music, but also to innovate on that music, to create something new from something that they picked up from somewhere else. And that all starts, at humble beginnings, I suppose. But the fact of the matter is that without a multi-billion-dollar budget or years and years and years within the market, I'm working at a disadvantage. So is Lunar Lathers. So is Homemade by Lala. So is RLM Radio. So all of these network members, they all work at a disadvantage because there are people who are in the market with budgets and time budgeted, time added in. We've been doing this since the 1990s. Oh well, fuck me, that's 30 fucking years ago now, right? Yeah, it's 30 fucking years ago now, and getting to the point where people are like, well, fuck, I don't need to go to work to feel fulfilled, and all that jazz. Well, what do we do now? The only people we're hurting is other people who work for a living. Employers don't give a shit how many employees there are. They made that painfully obvious when they just let everybody go last year, and then just started hiring people back, expecting everyone to come running back to work. Surprise, motherfucker. Nobody wanted to come back to fucking work because they all really saw it as the pointless, useless engagement that it really was. That's what I thought. I mean, I blindly was like, I need a job because, what the fuck would I do? I'd go stir crazy. Turns out I spent 4 months sitting here doing nothing except things that I wanted to do. And I would have to say I was infinitely more fulfilled by being here and not being at my fucking job than I've ever been at any job that I've ever had, aside illicit ones, because those are pretty fulfilling. Also, on the whole working for myself scenario and putting my money where my mouth is, I'm waiting on a paperwork issue that I have in order to create and start populating an OnlyFans. So I will absolutely be advertising content via the network of the photographic variety. Granted, it's going to be May, so I'm pretty sure there aren't going to be any straight dudes there. But the reality is that I had said when I first started the network, I was like, if you are trying to do content, adult content, and you don't know how you're going to get it advertised, well, we will help do that for you. You don't want to have like a closed loop of, well, I'm going to advertise my OnlyFans in my Instagram. Well, then, your 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 followers on Instagram are the only people who are going to see it. Now, granted, you could very easily charge like $10 a month subscription fee to your OnlyFans, and 10,000 people at $10 a month is a whole fucking, 10% of $1 million every month. After taxes, you're making drug dealer money. But the reality is that 99% of people who see your advertisements will not pay, and that's a reality, So with that being said, I said, I was like, if you're a live camera and this is what you want to do for a living, let us know. We will absolutely advertise your stuff. If you have an OnlyFans, you have a Patreon that you sell adult content on, we'll advertise your stuff. We don't care. We want you to succeed. And that's it. We want everyone to succeed that's trying to exit the labor market. Yeah, that's what I've been up to. That's what my plan is for like the next week regarding Comfortable Eyes and HHD. And I gotta make dinner and go change the rubber on my tire and, excuse me, get this post up for ILMT. I hope everyone has a great day, and we will see you next time. Say bye, Donna.